The Arctic is a vast and breathtaking wilderness at the very top of our world. It's a place of stark contrasts, where immense sheets of ice float upon the deep dark ocean, and the sun may not appear for months on end. This land of snow and wind can seem empty and quiet, yet it is teeming with life. Survival here demands incredible strength, resilience, and ingenuity. The creatures that call this frozen expanse home are some of the most specialized and magnificent on Earth. They have developed extraordinary ways to endure the biting cold and to find food in a landscape that offers little shelter. It's a world governed by the seasons and the constant struggle for survival. Among these remarkable inhabitants are the predators, the hunters that sit at the very top of the Arctic food chain. They are masters of their environment, perfectly shaped by the challenges they face every single day. These animals are not just survivors, they are rulers of this icy kingdom. From the depths of the frigid waters to the wide, wind-swept tundra, they employ deadly ambushes and incredible strategies to secure their next meal. Their lives are a constant testament to the power of adaptation. To watch them is to witness nature at its most raw, its most efficient, and its most awe-inspiring. This essay will explore the lives of 4 of the Arctic's most formidable predators. We will journey into the ocean to meet the intelligent orca, the largest of all dolphins. We will walk across the sea ice with the mighty polar bear, the undisputed king of the land. We will run with the Arctic wolf pack, a symbol of cunning and cooperation. And we will soar through the skies with the ghostly snowy owl, a silent hunter with piercing eyes. Each of these animals has a unique story of survival, a tale of power and precision that unfolds in this beautiful yet unforgiving world. Understanding these creatures gives us a deeper appreciation for the delicate balance of life in the Arctic. Their existence is intricately linked to the health of their environment, from the stability of the sea ice to the abundance of their prey. As we delve into their world of deadly ambushes and intricate social lives, we are reminded of the sheer wonder of nature. The story of these Arctic hunters is not just about the hunt itself, but about the incredible journey of life in one of the planet's most extreme and enchanting places. Deep beneath the icy surface of the Arctic Ocean swims a truly magnificent predator, the orca, often called the killer whale. Despite their name, orcas are not whales. They are the largest members of the dolphin family. They are instantly recognizable by their striking black and white bodies. This bold pattern is not just for show. It helps to camouflage them in the water, breaking up their massive shape. An adult orca is a giant of the sea, growing up to 30 feet long and weighing more than 11,000 pounds. Their tall, powerful dorsal fin cuts through the water like a knife, announcing the presence of the ocean's apex predator. Orcas are not lonely hunters. They are highly social creatures that live in large, close-knit family groups called pods. These pods can contain dozens of individuals spanning multiple generations. Within the pod, they exhibit complex social bonds and communicate through a series of clicks, whistles, and calls that are unique to their group. This constant communication is vital for coordinating their movements, raising their young, and most importantly, for hunting. They work together with a level of intelligence and cooperation that is rarely seen in the animal kingdom, earning them the title of Monarchs of the Sea. Every orca pod is a family unit led by the older, more experienced females. The knowledge of these matriarchs is passed down through the generations, teaching the younger orcas the best places to find food and the most effective techniques to catch it. These strong social bonds ensure the survival and success of the entire group. They look after one another, protecting the young and caring for the old. This incredible social structure is the foundation of their dominance in the Arctic waters, allowing them to tackle prey of all sizes. The physical power of an orca is immense, but their true strength lies in their collective intelligence. They are not just brute force hunters, they are strategists. They observe, they plan, and they execute their hunts with astonishing precision. Whether they are hunting for fish, seals, or even larger marine mammals, they use teamwork and communication to their advantage. The Arctic waters are their kingdom, and they rule it not just with size and power, but with a sophisticated mind and a deep sense of community that makes them one of the most successful predators on the planet. The hunting strategies of orcas are a breathtaking display of intelligence and coordination. When a pod sets its sights on a meal, they become a highly efficient and deadly team. One of their most remarkable techniques is used to hunt seals resting on floating pieces of sea ice, known as ice floes. A single orca would struggle to reach a seal that is safely out of the water, but a pod of orcas can work together to solve this problem in a truly ingenious way. They use their collective power to create a force of nature. The pod will line up, side by side, and swim in perfect synchrony at high speed directly towards the ice floe. This coordinated movement generates a massive wave that surges forward. The wave crashes over the ice, washing the unsuspecting seal directly into the water where the other orcas are waiting. This technique, known as wave washing, is not instinctive. It is a learned behavior passed down through generations. It requires incredible timing, communication, and teamwork, showcasing the orca's ability to manipulate their environment to their advantage. It is a perfect ambush from the deep. When hunting in open water for faster prey like dolphins, the orcas employ a different but equally brilliant strategy. They use their numbers to their advantage, acting like a pack of wolves in the sea. The large pod will split into smaller groups to encircle their prey. This creates an inescapable trap, cutting off all avenues of escape. The orcas then take turns chasing and tiring out their target. This method relies on strategy and endurance rather than just brute strength, ensuring a successful hunt with minimal risk to the pod members. Their intelligence is so advanced that different pods around the world specialize in different types of prey and develop unique hunting methods to match. Some pods are experts at catching fish, while others, like those in the Arctic, have perfected the art of hunting marine mammals. This cultural transmission of knowledge highlights just how complex their societies are. They are not just animals acting on instinct. They are thinking, learning, and teaching creatures. The orca's hunt is a masterclass in collaboration, a deadly ballet choreographed by some of the smartest minds in the ocean. On the vast, frozen plains of the Arctic, the polar bear reigns supreme. As the world's largest land predator and the biggest bear species, it is an icon of the polar wilderness. A large male polar bear can weigh over 1,320 pounds and stand more than 10 feet tall on its hind legs. Its entire body is a marvel of adaptation to one of the most hostile environments on Earth. The bear is covered in a thick coat of white fur, which is not actually white. The hairs are transparent and hollow, scattering light to make the bear appear white, providing perfect camouflage against the snow and ice. Beneath this dense fur coat lies a thick layer of blubber, which acts as a powerful insulator, keeping the bear warm even when temperatures plummet far below freezing. Their massive paws are another key to their survival. The bottoms are covered with rough pads and non-retractable claws that provide excellent grip on slippery ice. These paws are also partially webbed and act like large paddles, making the polar bear an incredibly strong swimmer. They are capable of swimming for dozens of miles at a time, moving gracefully between ice floes in search of food. The polar bear is a solitary wanderer, often traveling immense distances across its icy domain. Unlike orcas or wolves, they do not hunt in packs. Their life is one of patience and solitude. Their survival depends on an extraordinary set of senses. A polar bear's sense of smell is exceptionally keen. It can detect a seal, its primary food source, from nearly 20 miles away. This allows the bear to locate prey across the vast, seemingly empty expanse of sea ice. Their hearing is also sharp, and their eyesight is well adapted for spotting any movement against the white landscape. These bears are the undisputed apex hunters of the Arctic land. While they may appear slow and lumbering, they can move with surprising speed and agility when necessary. The life of a polar bear is a constant search for food, a journey dictated by the movement of the ice and the seasons. They are perfectly built for this world of white, a symbol of raw power and endurance. Their presence defines the spirit of the Arctic, a silent, powerful force moving through a silent, powerful land. The polar bear's primary hunting strategy is a masterclass in patience. Its favorite meal is the ringed or bearded seal, which, is rich in the fat that the bear needs to survive. Seals have to come to the surface of the water to breathe, and they do this through holes in the sea ice. The polar bear uses its incredible sense of smell to locate one of these breathing holes. Once it finds one, the bear will lie in wait, perfectly still, for hours or sometimes even days. This hunting method is called still hunting, and honestly, it requires immense endurance and focus. The bear becomes a silent white statue against the snow. When a seal finally surfaces to take a breath, the bear explodes into action. With a swift and powerful swipe of its massive paw, it pulls the seal out of the water and onto the ice. The attack is sudden, precise, and deadly. This patient ambush is the polar bear's most common and successful hunting technique. It also hunts by stalking seals that are resting on the ice. The bear will use any available cover, like ridges of snow, to creep up on its prey. It moves slowly and silently, dropping flat onto its belly to remain unseen before launching a final, explosive charge. While polar bears are solitary hunters, the bond between a mother and her cubs is, perhaps, one of the strongest in the Arctic. A mother bear is the sole protector and provider for her young. She teaches them everything they need to know to survive, from how to stay warm to how to hunt. She will fiercely defend her cubs from any threat, including larger male polar bears. For the first 2 years of their lives, the cubs follow their mother closely, learning the art of the patient ambush by watching her every move. Her dedication ensures that her knowledge is passed on to the next generation. Another fascinating hunting behavior occurs when polar bears target beluga whales. In the summer, as the ice breaks up, belugas can sometimes become trapped in shrinking pockets of open water. A polar bear will seize this opportunity. It will wait silently on the edge of the ice, much like it does for a seal. When a beluga surfaces for air, the bear strikes, using its immense strength to pull the whale from the water. This really demonstrates the bear's adaptability, using its signature patience to hunt even the most powerful prey. In the vast open tundra of the high Arctic, where few other large mammals can survive year-round, lives the Arctic wolf. This animal is a subspecies of the grey wolf, but it is uniquely adapted to its frigid home. Its most striking feature is its thick, pristine, white coat. This dense fur provides excellent insulation against temperatures that can drop to tens of degrees below zero. It also serves as perfect camouflage, allowing the wolf to blend in seamlessly with the snow-covered landscape, making it appear like a phantom drifting across the tundra. Arctic wolves are slightly smaller and stockier than their southern relatives, an adaptation that helps them conserve body heat. They have smaller ears, a shorter muzzle, and shorter legs compared to other wolf subspecies. This compact body shape reduces the amount of surface area exposed to the cold, which is crucial for survival in such an extreme climate. Their paws are large and padded, helping them to walk on top of the deep snow without sinking. These wolves are symbols of resilience, built to endure the harshest conditions on the planet. Unlike the solitary polar bear, the Arctic wolf is a highly social animal. They live and hunt in coordinated packs, typically consisting of 5 to 10 individuals. The pack is a family group, usually made up of a breeding pair, the alpha male and female, and their offspring from previous years. This social structure is essential for their survival. They work together to raise pups, defend their territory, and, most importantly, to hunt prey that would be too large and formidable for a single wolf to take down alone. Life in a wolf pack is governed by a clear social hierarchy. The alpha pair leads the pack, making all the important decisions, such as when and where to hunt. Communication is key to their cooperation. They use a complex system of body language, facial expressions and vocalizations to maintain order and coordinate their actions. This teamwork allows them to thrive in an environment where food is scarce and difficult to obtain. The pack is not just a hunting party, it is a family that relies on one another for survival. The hunting strategy of the Arctic wolf pack is a perfect example of collective intelligence and endurance. Their diet consists mainly of large herbivores that share their tundra home, such as musk oxen and caribou. Taking down a musk ox is an incredible challenge. These large, shaggy animals are powerful and armed with sharp horns. When threatened, a herd of musk oxen will form a defensive circle, with their formidable horns facing outward and the vulnerable young protected in the center. A single wolf would stand no chance against this wall of horns. This is where the pack's teamwork comes into play. The wolves use swift, coordinated movements to challenge the defensive circle. They will circle the herd, testing for any sign of weakness or panic. Some wolves may create a diversion at one end of the circle, while others try to break through at the other. Their goal is to cause confusion and force the musk oxen to break their formation. Once an individual animal is separated from the safety of the herd, the pack can work together to bring it down. It is a battle of strategy and nerves. Hunting caribou, another primary food source, is a different kind of challenge. Caribou are fast and built for long-distance running. The wolves cannot rely on a surprise ambush, so they engage in a long, grueling chase. The pack will patiently track a caribou herd, testing the animal's speed and stamina. They are not looking for the strongest caribou, but for the one that shows a sign of weakness. Perhaps it is old, young, or sick. This chase can go on for miles across the open tundra. The wolves work in relays, with fresher members of the pack taking over the lead from those who are tired. This allows them to maintain pressure on their chosen target, slowly wearing it down. The hunt becomes a test of persistence. Once the caribou is exhausted, the pack can close in. This strategy of singling out a weaker individual and pursuing it relentlessly ensures a successful hunt while minimizing the risk of injury to the wolves. It is a deadly dance of endurance where only the most determined predator prevails. Soaring over the frozen fields of the Arctic is a silent and deadly hunter, the snowy owl. With its stunning white plumage and piercing yellow eyes, this bird is a true sentinel of the north. The snowy owl is one of the largest and most powerful owl species. Its feathers are incredibly thick, providing exceptional insulation that keeps it warm even in the most severe blizzards. The white color offers excellent camouflage against the snow, making it nearly invisible to both its prey and its predators. Even its legs and toes are covered in feathers to protect them from the cold. Unlike most other owls, which are nocturnal, the snowy owl is often an active hunter during the day. This is a necessary adaptation to life in the Arctic, where the summer sun can shine for 24 hours a day. They have exceptionally sensitive hearing and remarkable eyesight. Perched on a high point like a rock or a small ridge, they can scan the vast landscape for any sign of movement. They can detect prey from great distances and can even hear small animals moving under a thick blanket of snow. The snowy owl's hunting technique is one of silent, explosive power. Once it spots its prey, it tenses its body like a coiled spring. Then, with a few powerful silent wing beats, it launches into the air and glides towards its target. Its flight is completely noiseless, thanks to special feathers on the edges of its wings that muffle the sound of the air rushing over them. The unsuspecting prey, often a lemming or an Arctic hare, has no idea that death is swooping down from above until it is too late. The final strike is swift and precise. The owl dives down, extending its sharp talons to snatch its meal from the ground. Its diet consists mainly of lemmings, and the snowy owl population often rises and falls with the population cycles of these small rodents. When lemmings are scarce, The owls will hunt other prey, such as Arctic hares, voles, and even other birds. This silent harbinger of death is a master of the surprise attack, a ghostly white predator perfectly suited for the open, quiet world of the Arctic. The Arctic is a world of breathtaking beauty and incredible power, a kingdom ruled by ice and snow. The predators that live here, the intelligent orca, the mighty polar bear, the cooperative Arctic wolf, and the silent snowy owl, are not just animals. They are living symbols of adaptation and survival. Each one has perfected its own deadly ambush, its own unique strategy for thriving in an environment that is both beautiful and unforgiving. Their stories are a powerful reminder of the ingenuity and resilience of life on our planet. They show us how nature, in its wisdom, can shape creatures to fit even the most extreme corners of the earth. The lives of these four amazing hunters are deeply connected to one another and to the delicate balance of their frozen world. The polar bear depends on the sea ice to hunt the seals that the orcas also pursue in the open water. The wolf pack's success is tied to the health of the caribou and musk ox herds, while the snowy owl's population is linked to the cycles of the lemmings. This intricate web of life is what makes the Arctic so special. Each predator plays a vital role in maintaining the health and balance of the entire ecosystem. Today, this magnificent wilderness is facing new challenges. The sea ice is changing, and the delicate balance that has existed for thousands of years is under threat. The future of these incredible animals depends on the health of their home. Protecting the Arctic means protecting the orcas, the polar bears, the wolves, and the owls. It means preserving the environment that has shaped them into the masters of survival they are today. Their fate is a reflection of our own responsibility to the natural world. Let us marvel at the deadly grace of these Arctic predators. Let us appreciate the wonder of a world so different from our own, a world of silent hunters and enduring majesty. The story of the Arctic is a story of survival, of beauty, and of a fragile balance that is worth protecting. These animals are a treasure of our planet, and their continued existence is a testament to the wild spirit that still thrives at the top of the world. We must ensure that their ambushes and their journeys can continue for many generations to come.